The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa. Vice President Sara Duterte addresses rumors of a brewing impeachment case against her. In a video released by her office, Duterte maintained that she did not misuse any confidential funds. She said some lawmakers are only using this issue to push their plan to unseat her.
Walang misuse ng confidential funds, walang misuse ng funds ng Department of Education. Kaya ngayon, ay pinipilit nilang gawan ng basihan yung mga sinasabi nila na impeachment sa akin.
Duterte added that the Office of the Vice President will still operate with or without funding. Congress has yet to approve the OVP's proposed budget amid Duterte's refusal to answer questions.
Handa ako sa Office of the Vice President na magtrabaho kahit walang budget. Maliit lang yung opisina namin, maliit lang yung operations namin, kaya kayang-kaya namin na magtrabaho kahit walang budget.
Kingdom of Jesus Christ leader Pastor Apollo Quiboloy allegedly abused a 12-year-old member of their church. The Philippine National Police said that some of the abuse victims came forward during their manhunt operation against the pastor. Brian Castillo with that report.
Minors as young as 12 years old are among those who allegedly were abused by Kingdom of Jesus Christ founder Apollo Quiboloy. According to the police, these alleged victims reached out to them as they were serving the arrest warrants for Quiboloy and his co-accused inside the KOJC compound in Davao City.
May mga lumapit po sa PNP na nagsabi po na sila ay nabiktima rin po ni Pastor Quiboloy. We are now in the process of coordinating with the SWDs because accordingly, some of the parents of those abused children were the ones who approached our police officer there. At ngayon nga po, we are now in the process of documenting those allegedly additional victims of Pastor Quiboloy.
Fajardo did not detail the nature of the abuses, as the cases are still being documented. But PNP Chief General Romel Marbil said the complainants have provided crucial details about an alleged pattern of manipulation and exploitation of young women called inner circle pastorals, some as young as 12 years old. Marbil added that the police continue to gather and examine the evidence to ensure they build a strong case against Quiboloy. When asked for the reaction to this development, Quiboloy's lawyer, attorney Israelito Torion, said he couldn't comment yet as they haven't been given clear details on the allegations. But they are hoping that the PNP exercise fairness and professionalism in treating the alleged new discoveries and to do their job without much malicious publicity. Quiboloy is already facing multiple charges of sexual abuse, child abuse, and human trafficking here in the Philippines. On Friday, he and his co-accused are set to be arraigned in regional trial courts in Pasig and Quezon City. After an earlier conflict in schedule, it has been agreed to have Quiboloy attend the arraignment for the non-bailable qualified human trafficking charge at the Pasig RTC in the morning. His arraignment for the sexual and child abuse case at the Quezon City RTC follows in the afternoon via video conferencing. The court has ordered Quiboloy's personal appearance before his arraignment at the Pasig RTC. But citing security concerns, his lawyers are currently negotiating that this too be done remotely. The Senate likewise is seeking to have Quiboloy attend its next hearing.
Susulat na ako sa nauukol na korte para masigurong andito rin siya bilang pagsunod din sa standing warrant ng Senado para sa kanya. Marami kaming itatanong kay Apollo Quiboloy kung bakit talaga niya ginawa ang lahat ng ito.
Authorities are also appealing to other potential victims of Quiboloy and his group to come out and seek their help. For News 5, Brian Castillo. We are One News.
Now in other news, the Philippines remains as the riskiest country in the world based on the latest edition of the World Risk Report. Our country topped the list over Indonesia, India, Colombia, and Mexico. The country also topped the list back in 2022 and 2023. The report assessed countries based on their levels of exposure, vulnerability, susceptibility, as well as lack of coping capacities and the lack of adaptive capacities to crisis like natural disasters, conflicts, pandemics, and wars. WRI stated that the Philippines was hit by multiple storms during the COVID-19 pandemic, which jeopardized the livelihoods and opportunities of residents. The report also declared Monaco as the least riskiest country in the world. We still have more stories after this break. Keep it here on One News. Watching One News now, I'm Pauline Verzosa. And now for the latest on the weather, a severe tropical storm is expected to enter the Philippine area of responsibility tomorrow night. Pag-asa forecasts that Typhoon Bebinca will enter PAR and develop into a typhoon. Once it enters PAR, it will be renamed as Ferdy. Bebinca will not make a landfall in the Philippines and it is expected to exit PAR come Saturday morning. Still, Bebinca will intensify the southwest monsoon or hanging habagat. This will cause rains in southern Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao today. And now here are some developments outside Metro Manila. PHIVOX warns that Canlaon volcano in Negros Island may be placed under higher alert level. The volcano, which is now under alert level 2, continues to emit sulfur dioxide and trigger earthquakes. Meanwhile, in Bangsamoro, the filing of certificates of candidacy for the first parliamentary elections has been deferred. The COMELEC says it will be moved to November following the Supreme Court's decision to exclude Sulu from the region. And policemen seized 1 million pesos worth of shabu from 2 peddlers entrapped in Marawi City. Authorities said the suspects were entrapped with the help of their relatives who reported their illegal activities. Election watchdog PPCRV has launched a book ahead of the 2025 polls. Entitled Tibok Pinoy, the book aims to educate voters about responsible voting. At para bigyan ng mukhang balita, Mobile Journal, Denise Valdesancho.
Bilang papalapit na ang eleksyon, gaano ka namang kahanda sa responsibilidad mo bilang mamboboto?
Nilaunch ng Parish Pastoral Council for Responsible Voting o PPCRV ang librong Tibok Pinoy bilang paghahanda sa eleksyon. 6 na libro ang binubuo sa Tibok Pinoy na isang values development program ng PPCRV. Ang sentro niyan, responsible voting. Pero
hindi lang voters. That was our point eh. It's not just voters who need it. Because if we're only teaching voters education, parang every 3 years lang. para maging totoong edukasyon, dapat hindi siya pabugso-bugso, di ba? Dapat tuloy-tuloy.
Kitang-kita raw kasi sa estado ng eleksyon at pamamalakad ngayon sa bansa na nawawalan na ng halaga ang kabutihang asal hindi lang sa paaralan kundi pati sa mga tahanan.
Or books based on values, yung pinakang matapat, magalang, masipag, matulungin, makabayan. We broke those down according to the different publics and environments that a child or a voter is exposed to.
Agaw pansin ang ika-6 na libro na tungkol sa panganib ng internet sa kabataan.
We hear of so many children, while conducting this and studying, so many children lose their identities and get into danger in social media. So unang-una, we teach them how to keep themselves safe. Second, it's very important to teach them how to determine if something is fake ba, half-truth ba, deepfake ba, totoo ba.
Naglalaman ng libro ng iba't ibang exercises at illustrations o comics. Ang bawat libro ay may podcast version at tutorial upang magamit. Ibabahagi ito sa mga center. Kasabay niyan, sinabi rin ni former COMELEC Commissioner George Garcia ang ilang pagbabago at paghahanda ng PPCRV para sa 2025 national and local elections.
Mahalaga ang boto ng bawat Pilipino. At mahalaga rin na wasto ang desisyong gagawin natin sa pagsanay nito. Mobile Journal, Denise Valdesancho po, hatid ang mukha ng balita.
And those are the top stories of the hour. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.